This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24. Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, they would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishop, and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and blessing be multiplied on all you brethren out there teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect, 144,000, and the rest of the elect out there. Shalom. I'm the brother Dama Gabar, here with another lesson, Lord willing to edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. All right, and we see, this coming on the horizon in a very, very major way, and we see, a lot of, distress and anguish, and calamity getting ready to befall you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, especially you women, the women of our nation, who have been very, 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 very proud, not only against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, but against his prophets, against the Hebrew Israelite man, and your ability to forward yourself and to compass a man here in Babylon the Great under the vintage of the so-called white man is getting ready to fall and is getting ready to fail. And we've been seeing a lot of these women and these EBT recipients, and mainly these trusters in the shadow of Egypt, losing the comfort and losing their comforts and the supplementing of their, raggedy, low lifestyles getting ready to come to an end. But as we see, when they were trusting in the shadow of Egypt, especially these women, man, that's been receiving all of the vintage, the Section 8, the SNAP benefits, being able to benefit off of, being, not in order, waxing proud against, your man, waxing proud against the father of your children. You were able to live this luxurious, lifestyle off of his benefit, off of his, of being under the order of his rule, has benefited you greatly in these years. But now, through Donald J. Trump, hey, that ride is getting ready to come to an end. And this man is getting ready to lead you straight to the slaughter. You see, and as we know, this man, Esau was doing this shit, ultimately to get you people to, acquiesce to this MOTB, to bend the knee to this mark of the beast system that he's getting ready to implement upon you people. But first, he's going to, he's going to cause you, he's going to starve you out. He's going to tighten the noose. He's going to take away all of the benefits and the SNAP and the vintage and the handouts and, your comfortable way of lifestyle, so that he could lure you into, trusting in him once again, but this time, through this MOTB system. And ultimately, it's really the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai falling down upon you proud ass women and you simple-minded ass jakes out there. All right, all of you scoffers, you mockers, you non-believers that's been coming up against the men of the Lord, coming up against the prophets, you bonnet-wearing, big mouth, 7 different children with 7 different baby daddies, moochers and leechers. The Lord is just getting ready to visit upon you with great judgment and destruction, man. And I wasn't even going to do a video on it because I saw so many brothers doing videos and all type of videos being done upon the subject. But hey, the Spirit said, you know what, this might as well do a video, because this is ultimately the Most High mocking you, you so-called black women. And it's not just the so-called black women. A lot of these white women are about to get hit by this shit too. But who do you see mainly out there crashing out? You know, is they're showing a lot of the so-called black woman, obese, bonnet wearing, big, fat, black, lazy, good for nothing so-called black women. And I seen videos with a lot of you men, because a lot of you are entitled. A lot of you have trusted in this system for so long, and you never thought you never thought the gravy train with biscuit wheels was ever gonna run dry. Hey, well, guess what? It's running dry. And Esau is turning his back on you stupid ass women. And now you're realizing that you've been nothing but a goddamn fool this whole time. And the Most High have sent his prophets. The Lord has tried to show mercy and compassion upon you by sending the prophets for you to get your mind right, for you to repent, return back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, get out of these prideful, drop the ego, drop the pride, to straighten out and fly right. But a lot of you scoffed, you mocked, you waxed proud, you talk shit. A lot of you women that had a particular brothers that was in the truth, a lot of you turned your back on your husbands, the men of the Lord, and this word kicked him out of the house, took his children, put him in the system, put him on child support, went to the system to get welfare and Section 8, and you thought you was winning. You thought you found a way around, coming up under the order of the man. But now look what's happening to you. So I'm gonna play some of this video, and hey, we're gonna see.
Weeks, about 1 in 8 Americans receive help buying food through SNAP, which is the formal name for food stamps.
Oh, and then I saw another video, I think the brother Arrows of Indignation just posted, where now these stupid ass niggas on here, just show you how stupid you so-called Negroes are. How, how your big mouth, you're just stupid, you're carnal, you're just a damn slothful, stupid people. Now, and this is why social media is beautiful too, because it allows you people to put your stupidity and your carnality and your moronic ways on display. Now, all you jakes talking about, I'm going to rob, I'm going to put all this shit in my buggy and get out my way. And I got my cousin going to punch you in the face so hard. And I'm going to steal and eat for my children. I'm going to steal. Talking all this shit about what you're going to do, what you're going to steal. And now I saw a video, and we'll see how true it is, talking about November 1st. Walmart is not going to open the doors. They're telling you if you want to shop, you got to shop online and go pick up your groceries from Walmart. So they're cutting the ring off on you dumbass, loudmouth, uncouth, carnal ass Israelites once again. So therefore, hey, and this is really gonna, it's gonna lead to famine. It's gonna lead to more straitened times, more violence, and like Klaus Schwab said, more of an angrier world, especially for more of these lower class, poor rungs of society, man. And ultimately, it's the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai coming down upon you, rebellious and wicked ass Israelites. Let's go.
Can y'all stop getting on this app telling me that I'm not going to get my benefits in November? Bitch, I got the notification from CalFresh last week and I'm mad too. It's not.
And you see, and now they don't want you online telling them that they're not about to get it. But these are the same women who was on social media bragging about how they eating filet mignon, they eating goods, her kids eating Eggo waffles. We got Fruity Pebbles. We got lobster tails. These entitled ass people. Talk about it's the taxpayer job to support my lazy, uncouth, sitting on my ass all day lifestyle. You still got a lot of these women saying, I ain't going to work. I ain't doing that. You got men too. I ain't going to work. Daddy Esau, you been supporting us. You done been the daddy that, we needed all our lives. Fuck the black man. Fuck my kid's daddy. The white man is my real daddy. He's a real provider. He's the only one showing up now. Look. Now and at the end of the day, the cold part about it is Esau's been the number one deadbeat daddy ever since you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans got over here to America, man. But he had you fooled. He pulled the wool over your eyes, man. You see, you went and you trusted in your enemy, and now look at you, looking stupid as hell. Let's go.
Honey, you sitting here laughing because they cut off the fucking link. Why would you be laughing? That's how me and my kids eat.
No more link for you.
You hate me that much that you gonna laugh that the link got cut off, G?
Talk about ain't no week, no link, no nothing. How you gonna eat now? How your kids gonna eat now?
But why is it funny? What did I do to you for you to be?
You see, but it wasn't funny. I guarantee you the same loudmouth broad would throw it in that man's face. We don't need you. My kids got it, daddy. It's the government. It's the white man. He show up every week. I can only imagine, man. You see? But now reality is setting in. Now, Let me get it. Now, it ain't so sweet now, is it? This is Isaiah 32:11. It says, tremble. Yeah, should I read it a little bit? Yeah, let me read up. This is Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, you women that are at ease. Remember, we've been bringing this scripture out for years, man. For years and years, but it fell on deaf ears. Remember, and we read this scripture, but these women never thought the day would come. They always thought, oh, y'all niggas just jealous. Y'all hating. Y'all mad. You big mad. I'm getting $1,000 of food stamp. Oh, don't worry, boo-boo. My kids is getting taken care of. We eating good. And now I got you on child support. You know, you have to move back in with your mom and you can't come home. You know, all the shit these women been talking. You know, you have women over here with 7 different kids getting thousands of dollars in food stamps, getting Section 8, getting SNAP, getting welfare, constantly got her hair did, her nails done. You know, she was able to sell her food stamps for cash. You know, these are the same women you see inside Sam Club with 3 goddamn cartridges full of what? Bullshit, frozen foods, potato chips, Twinkies, ding dongs, you know, shrimp, steak, lobster. While here it is, the everyday average working person, you can't even go and apply for food stamps because they won't give you shit. They'll tell you, oh, you make too much money. You know, while you over here, you know, budgeting, working hard every day. And these niggas just sitting at home all day, getting fatter, you know, collecting all this free money, Section 8, you know, housing vouchers, child support, you know what I mean? You know, living a good life, living comfortable, you know, but it caused them to wax proud, man. But now all of the gimmicks, I mean, all of the handouts, all of the vintage, all of the goodies, you know, as Elder Apostle Rakab would say, all the goodies. Hey, Esau is taking it from you. Now you crying. Now you sad. Why y'all talking? Now you over here begging, you know, and now, hey, a lot of you women getting ready to start selling that box for a can of beans. You see, hey, prostitution is about to be at an all-time high. And that's why all you brothers out there, man, hey, don't worry. These women going to come. Isaiah 4:1 is getting ready to happen in a major, major way. And that's another scripture that these women hated to hear us bring out, as well as this Isaiah, the 32nd chapter and the book of Micah. But now the reality is setting in. Now we're getting ready to mock. We're getting ready to laugh. And those of us brothers that have been men of the Lord and consistent and doing the will of the Most High, been doing, you know, the work and, you know, doing what the Most High has been commanded of us. Hey, we're going to be all right, man. The Lord said his servants are going to eat. His servants are going to drink, you know. The ball is about to be in our court in a major way. And brothers, don't be surprised if your ex-baby mamas, ex-girlfriends, a lot of these bras that you probably took a shot at, or you probably tried to talk to that didn't want to give you the time of day because she was riding on that gravy train with biscuit wheels and she didn't need a man and she was Miss Independent. They all gonna come knocking. They all gonna come a little bit more humble. They all gonna come checking on you pretty soon. And guess what? It's gonna be at our discretion whether we're gonna take them in or not. And more than likely, we ain't. So goddamn it, Isaiah 32:9, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. And as long as they were getting it from Big Daddy government, they didn't want to take heed. They didn't want to humble. They didn't want to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because they thought this day was never going to come. It says, many days and years ye shall be troubled. Hey, and these days are coming in. These troubling times are coming in. And what a beautiful time right now between November and December, which is what? Thanksgiving, Christmas. They ain't finna be able to put them big ass goddamn turkeys and them them chitterlings, you know, on the goddamn table. They ain't finna be able to gather for Thanksgiving with all of that you know, collard greens with the neck bones and the ham hocks, you know, and the big ass scoop of macaroni and cheese. All that shit is getting ready to be done away with, man. All right. They're gonna be out here selling box for to try to get a Thanksgiving meal to feed them little gremlins, you know, at their table. You see, it says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fall, the gathering shall not come. You see, it says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones, strip you, make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. And this is what you're seeing in this video. These women are troubled. You see, They're being stripped. They're being made bare, ultimately from the benefits that the so-called white man has been giving them, you know? And the whole time they've been waxing proud against Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And a lot of these are the same women that would walk by the camp, that would talk shit, that would get loud, that would get in your face, that would tell you they ain't trying to hear all that. That would tell you that God love me. Look at me and my family. We taking care of. We eating, baby. Yeah, okay. That don't sound so good right now. And now the Lord is making you bare. The Lord has got you out here moaning and groaning. We're gonna hear some more. It says they shall lament for the teats. You see, what are the teats? The nourishment, the breast that they've been suckling on, which is this government, and through all these different benefits, man. And now you hear these women lamenting, crying, complaining. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got 9 kids to feed. You know, sound like that one nigga on a Total Recall. I got 9 kids to feed. You see, hey, but now, hey, the gravy train is run dry. You see, and now, and now you're gonna lament. You're gonna cry. A lot of you're not gonna need Ozempic. The Lord about to give you a natural Ozempic when you ain't gonna be able to have any food in the goddamn house. And we know a lot of these nigga women and these niggas and even these Edomites, they're gonna be out there looting and rioting. And so, hey, be on your P's and Q's if you're going to the grocery store. Hey, you better be looking over your shoulder, because pretty soon, you know, these niggas gonna be out here like goddamn critters, like gremlins. You know, seeing whatever, you know, if they see you walking with a bag of groceries, they might just start grabbing, run up on you and snatch a bag of groceries or pull a pistol on you to take what you got. You see? And like I said, we know at the end of the day, you know, that this devil is putting the squeeze on these jakes. But ultimately, hey, he wouldn't be allowed to do this if it wasn't through the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It says, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. And upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yea, upon all the houses of joy, the joyous city. Because the palaces shall be forsaken, the multitude of the city shall be left, the forts and the tower shall be for dens forever, a joy of wild asses, a pasture of flocks. And remember, not only are these women crying for the SNAP and food benefits, a lot of these people are about to become homeless too, because they're no longer going to be providing what's that shit called? Those housing vouchers. You know, what is that shit called? EBT, SNAP, and Section 8. You see? Let's go.
Laughing. You need me now.
See, let's hear some more of the lamenting for the teats.
If any of y'all out there, out of the kindness of your heart, wouldn't mind donating to my grocery fund, since we might not be getting any food stamps in November.
No, look, ain't nobody finna donate shit. You're gonna have to get on that knees and open that little sideways chap mouth of yours, or you're gonna have to bend over and make them cheeks clap. Ain't nobody finna be putting nothing on nothing. All right.
And really, I'm already out of them for this month.
Let me make something clear for motherfuckers, and it's my only video explaining myself.
This nigga right here look like Jamar Chase. But let's hear him. She stay fed the fuck up. Okay. Hey, well, the Most High is fed the fuck up with your bullshit.
To any motherfucking body, okay? Anything I put on this motherfucking internet, I don't need to lie, fabricate nothing about. Just know that, okay? Just know that. I can be honest about some shit because I don't care about who thinks what about my life. I am a mother, a single mother at that, of 2 kids. I have 2 fucked up ass.
Well, nobody gives a fuck because you chose those men at the end of the day. You see, but when she was riding high, when she was living good, eating good, getting all the benefits, she didn't, you know, she wasn't tripping off, yeah, I got 2 fucked up baby daddies, but hey, shit, the white man doesn't care. That didn't matter. But now that Esau's taken away from it, now the sob story come. Now the crocodile cares. And now you tired. Well, don't nobody, look, you don't think the working class man is tired? You don't think us who can't get food stamps, those of us who can't get benefits and handouts ain't tired? But, you know, to show you how entitled these people are, they feel like their struggle is worse than everybody else. And it's all because you've been entitled all this time. And now reality is roundhouse kicking you in that big old nose of yours. Now you want to cry. Now you fed the fuck up. Well, hey, pretty soon you're going to be too hungry to be fed the fuck up.
Baby daddies, okay?
They cut off stamps. So what is the American people going to do?
Look at this demon. All them goddamn tattoos on her face. Go get a job. How about that? You see, but these niggas had it in their mind that, you know, I guarantee you, she was raised up with food stamps her whole life. Her mama, her mama's mama, and they passed the game down. Look at all them tattoos on this bitch face. Who gonna hire this demon, man? You see? But you did it to yourself. And this is the same type of bitch that'll get on the internet and talk shit against the men of the Lord. That'll leave them long ass paragraph comments, walk by, flip you the middle finger, talk all type of shit. Now look at you.
I would like to hear from everyone. I don't care what state you come from, what country you come from. Drop it in the comments and tell me, what are you going to do for backup?
Well, I know what you're going to do. You're going to have to drop that neck. You're going to have to drop it low. That's what you're going to have to do. Hey, and watch, a lot of these proud ass, these entitled women, it's going to get so bad pretty soon. A lot of these women are just going to abandon their children. Or, hey, the other scenario that the Lord has cooked up for these Israelites, are they're going to sodden their children. If you don't know what the word sodden means, look it up. Okay?
I'm telling y'all, sell that pussy. I'm telling you, sell it. I'm telling you, it's the best marketing. I'm talking about sell it, bitch. Sell it.
And with no end in sight for the government.
Hey, she ain't lying. They're going to have to sell it. But guess what? Ain't nobody going to be buying it for no money. They're going to be selling it for a can of beans. They're going to be selling it for a blanket. Shit, some of these hoes going to be selling that box for a warm stay in a room in the wintertime when it's brick cold. Shit, some of these bras are going to be selling it for a cigarette pretty soon, for a shot of liquor, for even things less than that. That's how bad it's getting ready to get out here. Remember, this is the beginning of sorrows, man. Matter of fact, let me get that. I think I have it. Yep, this is 2 Ezra 16 and 18. It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? You see? It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. You see, a lot of these things that's happening to these women are scourges, punishments from the Most High for your disobedience, for your wantonness, your pride, your lack of taking heed to the calling of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It says, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor always be mindful of the scourges. So basically it's telling you that Jacob's about to get even more and more wicked. Like I was saying, these niggas was talking about, I ain't getting no job, still waxing proud. That's a scripture too. The Lord says the one thing that he hate is a person that is poor and prideful. These niggas talking about, I'm going to go into Walmart, I'm going to fill up my cart. If my EBT car say decline, I dare you to get in my way. I'm taking both of my carts with my foods right out the store, and I dare you to get in my way. Yeah, well, hey, Esau's gonna thump you niggas in the head pretty soon. See? And this is why these devils have been putting the military and putting ICE out there. It's all preparing for the times that are getting ready to come. Because these elites know what they're doing. This is the Hegelian dialectic. Pressure from below, pressure from above, and they're banking on you niggas wilding out and reacting to what they're doing unto you. And it's going to work to a T on you 2/3 out here, man. And Esau's going to be justified and rounding you niggas up and cleaning you out. It says, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victual shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. See? And this is where it's headed. The dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. See?
To reopen, food pantries are telling their clients to plan ahead, be ready, and have a plan B.
You see, but Jake don't have a plan B because Jake is simple-minded. Jake, Jake think, they've been banking that Esau was always going to be there. That EBT and SNAP was never going to go anywhere. Esau put a fast one on you, man. He got you too comfortable and being dependent. Oh, let me get that, man. Let me get it. Where is it? No, I had it. Oh, no. Let me do this. This is Isaiah 30:1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And what is Egypt representing? America today. Spiritually is Egypt. You see, and our people have strengthened themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and not in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And in these last days, the prophets, the Israelites, the great awakening is the talk of the town. Everybody knows about the Hebrew Israelites, but you still got Jake talking shit, scoffing, mocking against the man. They on those street corners. I can't stand them Hebrew Israelites. They so entitled. They so this, they so that. You know, now look at you. Now look at what your trusting in the shadow of Egypt has brought you. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. Right. You voted, you trusted in Trump. You voted for Trump. You thought he was going to make America great again. You thought he was going to continue to provide this sheltered and, hand-me-down life. And now look at what he's doing. Now look at what you're trusting in America and in SNAP and in EBT and the handouts and the warmth of the damn so-called white man has gotten you. Now he's snatching the blanket off. Now he's removing all of the benefits, and now you crying, you screaming, and he don't give a goddamn about your crying and your belly aching, man. You see? And guess what? The prophets and the men of the Lord who've been warning you, who've been telling you, who've been putting our lives and freedom on the line to give you warning and to blow the trumpet, we don't give a damn either, man. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
It's something that we had feared, but now it's a reality. Without SNAP, food banks will be the first place families turn to, according to
And I can only imagine, hey, those food banks about to turn to a war zone. They're about to turn into niggas fighting, screaming, stealing, shouting, shooting, stabbing, punching, ramsacking. You watch.
Lee with the Greater Chicago Food Depository. Our food pantries are going to be overwhelmed with SNAP participants who usually, rely on that critical lifeline.
Right, and you're already seeing how they're saying they were about to run in Walmart and steal shit. What the hell you think they're going to do to these food banks when it gets more straight, more tighter, when they get more desperate? See?
Support and for basic food assistance. SNAP provides low-income residents with prepaid cards to buy groceries. The Illinois Department of Human Services says it was notified last week by the USDA that November benefits won't be funded unless the shutdown ends.
You know what? Since they want to take food stamps away, I'm going to fucking Walmart. I'm going to rack up any damn Walmart, throw that shit right in the basket. I'm warming right about that bitch. Move, get the fuck out of my way. I'm not paying for a damn thing. Y'all got me fucked.
You see how stupid these niggas are? You over here telegraphing your crimes and what you're going to do. You don't think they see this? They don't think they hear what you niggas planning on doing? Well, now, hey, they're like I said, starting November, Walmart says, we'll see how true it is, that they're going to shut the doors. They're not going to let you niggas loot and riot and run in there and do everything that you're threatening to do. If you want to get something from Walmart, you're going to have to put an order in online to get it. Stupid big mouth niggas, man. But this is what niggas do. You see, this is what this is the thinking and the talking of a 2/3.
I ain't getting a food stamp on EBT. Oh, watch this.
Okay, let's get one thing straight, okay? What I'm not going to do is allow some agency to tell me what time I have to wake up in the mornings and be at a place to serve hours so that I get my benefits for the month. I'm not going to do that. No, sorry. If I wanted to do anything along those lines, I would get an actual job. I do not want to work. I don't even want to work. Okay. For anyone that feels like they can come on my videos and sit there and call me lazy.
Well, bitch, you put the video out there online. What the fuck you think people were going to say? The same way you can put it on there and talk shit and brag about how good you was living when you was living it. You putting your business out there to be scrutinized, to be talked about. The fuck are you talking about? See how stupid and how ignorant and how entitled these fucking American people are? See, this is why a lot of these jakes are going to get totally devoured out here, man. Like I said, this woman right here, she gonna be on her knees pretty soon. She gonna be selling that box pretty soon. See, pretty soon you're gonna hear a knock at the door. You're gonna come in. She gonna just get on the bed and bend over so she can take what she needs to get in order to feed them kids or to feed herself pretty soon.
Where do y'all think you have the right to do that? First of all, Y'all are calling me lazy based off 3 things, okay? I live off the government. Number 1, y'all think that because I'm on food stamps and my housing is paid for, that makes me lazy? Really? Okay.
I just wanted to come on here and thank all the taxpayers for allowing me and my children to eat tonight. So we have some candy yams. These are canned candy yams. We have some... Why do you keep dropping your fork? We have some corn on the cob. We have some cube steak and some rice.
What's up, y'all?
Look at this big
So let me show y'all what I got from Walmart. Okay. I got 2 boxes of Roger Pistachios. I got an orange leg. Walmart brand drink, y'all. I got some more plastic cups. I got some hot dog buns. I got a pineapple.
Look, and these gonna be the same people. You see these jakes right here? That's gonna eat them kids in that day, man. You see? They're gonna eat. And this big back got a goddamn monster, hot Cheetos, and who knows what else, man. You see? Look at them feet, bro. See? These gonna be the women that's gonna sodden their children in that day. You watch, man. Cause this one right here, ain't nobody finna pay for that box. Ain't nobody finna pay her for anything that she offering, man. Oh, goodness gracious. The little Pookie, pretty soon, he gonna be in that. Pretty soon, little Ray Ray gonna be on that plate. You see? You see, and this is how the cycle continues because, you know, she's passing down this horrible diet, this horrible way of living, this horrible way of life down to that little ninja that's to her right. You see, and these Jason ain't seeking after Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They ain't trying to hear the prophets. They ain't trying to get their life in order. They're not trying to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in truth and sincerity and in fear. You see?
Y'all are so quick to say don't have kids until you can raise them or until you can afford them, yada, yada, yada. But all the while placing blame on the mom and avoiding accountability for the man that has left his kids hanging high and dry.
Okay, Section 8 new update. So, if you've been on Section 8 for over 2 years, you should be getting a letter around October because the head of HUD and housing said that if you already been on there over 2 years, then you're going to get a letter stating that you have to be cut off. So they're not waiting and giving you January 26th to January 28th. They not.
And yet I'm still not going to go to work. I'm still not going to be like you taxpayers that's struggling in this world, even though you're working 80 hours a week and still struggling. I'm not going to be you. I don't want to be a taxpayer. I don't want to conform to the ways of this world. Just because you do, that's great. But I don't have to.
Hey, y'all, what's up? So I'm standing outside the room.
All these women, they all going to take the MOTB. They all going to take the chip, bro. Guaranteed, they going to take the chip, bro. But it just shows you the pride of these fucking people. Hey, and the Lord is the greatest humbler of a prideful individual. Hey, and these women's getting ready to eat humble pie like a mofo. And we can't wait, man. This is Micah chapter 7. Micah chapter 7 and 10. It says, "Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is Yahweh thy God? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets." Man, and that's what's coming for a lot of these people, especially a lot of these women. You know, hey, the day of reckoning is upon these women, and it's not going to get any better. And these devils ain't playing, man. They ain't playing. All right, things are about to get crazy. These days are about to get super evil. Hey, and ultimately, the great humbling is getting ready to take place on you proud ass Israelite women. And basically, the whole world, pretty much, man. And we're witnessing it taking place, man. So, hey, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Lord willing, this video was edifying. And for you sisters that this don't apply to, hey, don't worry about it. Don't sweat over these women because they're getting everything that they deserve, man. Hey, they're eating of the fruit of their own doing. And there's nothing that anybody, can do to stop it, because it's the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So with that, I'm going to close it there. Lord willing, this is edifying. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for putting the spirit in me to do this lesson. Lord willing, you were edified. And shout out to Micah Allah at GMS Inspiration of the Almighty. Subscribe and be constantly edified. Brother's always doing good videos and bringing it out, man. So to the next one, shalom.